Hello, my name is Keith Hankins. I want to talk to you today about critical theory in technology. I was reviewing the Southern Region Education Board of 2018, and I noticed that it talked a lot about critical theories in technology and how we, as a society, we need to review the integration of that technology into our learning process. Some of that has to do with some of the fears that we may have, and we may not understand all of the applications that the internet and technology actually brings. So for us, it is really significant for us to provide a very balanced foundation in the educational system. You see, the impact that technology can have on our education system is really significant. For example, you could be sitting in your classroom talking about art and at the same time visiting a place like the Louvre in Paris, France, where you can actually see the art at the same time that you are actually discussing the types of artists and what the artist actually brings. And so that is really something that we have to really take a look at, exposing our students to real-time history or real-time lessons. In addition, collaboration on a global scale really plays a major role as well. The other thing is I want to talk to you about is data privacy and security. Data privacy and security is a big problem that we have in the United States, but actually all across the globe, when we simply do not have the different protocols and processes in place to protect ourselves from the hackers and those people that are accessing information illegally that really don't require a need to have it. Protecting and securing our students and our staff's information is really imperative. Then the other part of that is we need to look at how we utilize the predictive analytics and modeling as well. If we take the analysis that is given to us by the data collectors, then we can actually review some of the performances of our staffers. We can look at performances of our data systems and the technology and make strategies that will actually mitigate some of this loss or data loss or actually, data hackers, prevent them from getting into and accessing data illegally that they don't need to access. The other part of that, too, is with predictive analytics and modeling, we can actually use that to really predict outcomes. We can predict those that are high performers. We can predict those that are at risk. We can predict those that are just going to be average. And from that, we can develop strategies that will assist us in helping them achieve the goals for those that are at risk. And then those that are average, we may need to help them find new avenues to achieve higher goals or achieve their goals that they want to. Either way, both of these are very important things that we actually really need. As we are into the 21st century, we have to think about digital literacy and the impact that it has on our students on a global scale as well as a local scale. So one of the other thoughts is that we need to take a look at digital fluency. Now, digital fluency is something that we can actually think about when it comes to taking that opportunity to create new ideas, innovation. We may find the next Bill Gates. We may find the next Michael Dell. Hell, we might even find the next Steve Jobs. But we have to give our students room to be able to explore the unknown and develop things that they may have. The implications that these things will have are, significant. For instance, with data privacy, if we don't do that, then we're going to lose out on vulnerable information that hackers will actually get into. And if we don't teach our children how to use technology, then they're going to give that information away freely without even knowing it. They're most vulnerable at this point because the internet is a place that they're unfamiliar with. And as long as they take chances and risk without having the knowledge, then we're not providing them with the opportunities that they would need to have. With digital fluency, if we don't create an environment for people to be innovative with ideas, create new things, problem-solving techniques, strategies, we will never know. We will never know where to go to. Artificial intelligence is on us right now, and we are looking at some robotics that are actually integrating artificial intelligence to use in the customer service realm, for instance. In Japan, they're using robotics to be customer service in their restaurants and some of the hotels, and artificial intelligence. And it's starting to progress. And we have young minds that actually can do that. If it's me and I had the opportunity, I would then, as somewhere in the school district, I would then partner with big businesses, with big companies who would like nothing more than to invest in local schools to help develop those techniques and those skills. The other aspect is to look at local businessmen that would invest in technology and invest in the school system. We have to find a better strategy to help our students get ahead in this major game that we call technology. We can no longer look away and say we don't understand it anymore. We have to grasp it. We have to get involved. Many people have mobile devices. There are a lot of technology that's available in the world today, and we're working in it. We are in the digital community, whether we like it or not. I think for me, learning everything that I've learned during this course, I would I'd take a look at what my strategy is for long-term and short-term. 2, I would team up with local businessmen and find out what application technology they're willing to get involved in. 3, I would talk with Microsoft and see if they're willing to help us out. And if I did that, then I think our system would be a lot better school system to be in.